the newly painted water tower bears the phrase "Discover Columbus," evoking our history and encourages an adventurous and curious spirit.
With that in mind, we're pleased to bring you our own Discover Columbus segment, showcasing the stories, histories, people and places that give Columbus its charm.
Our first discovery is the City Hall clock tower and what makes it tick.
For more, we'll turn it over to the Director of Public Works.
I'm Davis Clark. I'm the Public Works Director for the City of Columbus. One of my responsibilities is the continual maintenance of the city clock tower. That maintenance usually fell to a guy by the name of Tommy Myers, and before that it was Al Teed. And as of now, both those men have passed away. So then the maintenance for the clock actually fell to Public Works. I guess I took it on personally as something I wanted to carry on the tradition that Tom had for that love of that clock. Everybody knows the clock. When it's not working, everybody knows it's not working. If one face is 5 minutes off, we get a phone call about it. I wanted to be the person, not just myself, but my department. I've been training some of my guys as well to go up in there and work on some of these issues, but we take it on kind of personally. We want excellence for the city, and maintaining the clock falls right into that as well. We want to make sure the clock is running as smoothly as possible. When Tom Myers was still alive, he was diagnosed with cancer, and so I asked him if he would start training me on the maintenance of the clock tower. He was very, very particular that nobody goes up there because nobody knows what to do. So I became friends with him, saw his passion with that clock, and he saw that I wanted to maintain it the same way with the same passion he did. So he did take me up a few times before he passed away and showed me some of the intricacies of the clock. Again, as it being a symbol of the city, I don't think anybody in the city would want to not see the clock running. You drive through town and, oh, it's 5 o'clock, I gotta get moving. So it's a fabric of the city. Taking care of the clock is very different than a lot of the things that we do in the city, in that the clock is very, very old and has a whole bunch of gears, I mean, like 100 gears in there, turning all faces of the clock at the same time. So if you throw one thing off on one side, it'll affect the whole thing. So it's very, very delicate to work with. One of the arms that you can turn actually has about 5 minutes of play in it, where you can set it here, but then by the time all that motion gets up to the actual mechanism, it's 5 minutes different than what you thought it was down below. Well, it's a unique experience getting up to the clock tower. First of all, you have to go to the second floor, and then there's a special key, unlock a door. You have to go through the auditorium, unlock another door, go up to the second floor of the auditorium, go through another door up to the main clock tower device area. So then you have to go up and outside the building and actually on the roof of City Hall, up to the clock tower, open up another door, and then climb up another set of ladders, and where you're into the four-faced mechanism on all sides. So it's very intricate, very detailed, and different than any other part of City Hall. I think maintaining the clock can be far into the future. There are plenty of mechanics around, machine designists. We can take a part to them if they no longer make it, and somebody can forge one. Somebody could be able to fabricate something for us to keep that clock working. I have no doubt that 100 years from now, that clock can still be up there and running.